Sounds very French.
It does.
Like fromage.
And cheesy as well.
Apologies.
It's okay.
I don't mean to be cheesy. Okay, I have, I was saying at the beginning of the show, I actually have a sort of light sensor. It's rubbish, I have to be honest with you. We didn't put it in, it was already there when we moved into the house. I have to approach the front door and kind of do a little dance in front of it to get it to light up so that I can see where to put my key in the keyhole.
Mm-hmm. Well, what's different about this, of course, as you can see already, is this is actually moving. And basically, this is just a regular security light, but with this robotic light movement feature. So the way that it works is, at the bottom here, it has 3 PIRs, which are what people are used to. Mm-hmm. They generally have 1 PIR, which just points straight out in front of them. But with these 3, it gives you a total range of 220 degrees. So if you imagine that being on the side of a wall, that's going to cover the whole wall.
Of the side of the house, maybe. You know, if your house is alongside a walkway, for example, so this is going to cover all of it.
It's going to secure the whole area. And basically, it will work at a distance of up to 15 metres. So
metres, I couldn't remember at the beginning of the show if it was yards or metres, so that's really good, isn't it?
It is, and what you therefore bear in mind is that anybody that walks onto your property is going to be detected quite easily by the light. But
and illuminated.
Well, what's unique about this is at night time, what will happen is when any motion is detected, the light will come on and it will turn to where the motion is being activated. And if you're not supposed to be on that property, what this is then going to do is it's actually going to follow you. So the first thing it's going to do is it's going to give the impression that you're being watched. Now, we've talked a lot tonight, of course, about deterrence. And the key thing with this is it's intended purely as a deterrent. If somebody is on the property that isn't supposed to be, then the light turning towards them and following them, that should be hopefully enough of a deterrent to make them want to go on perhaps to the next house or somewhere else.
Now, we discussed this, and it does need professional installation because we are talking about electrics.
Yes.
Now, 505755, it's brand new today. It's called the Nightwatcher, moving security light with dummy camera and wireless alarm, and it's £39.96, which is less than half price. Is it less than? Oh, it's just over half price. It's nearly half price, yeah. So it's £35 saving on our regular price because it's a super bargain price. We've managed to get a quantity of these. Don't know if we'll be able to repeat this offer, a quantity of these, but at this price, it probably isn't going to last that long.
This is a fantastic price.
It absolutely is.
I mean, when we launched this product, it was closer to £80, so it is about half price now. And what's great about it is that it's a very easy to set up and use. As you quite rightly say, it's mains electrical, so it should be installed by a qualified expert. And then once that's done, you don't need to do anything more to it. I'm going to just press this button here, because I just want to give you an indication of the light. Okay, if it's possible to turn the lights down.
Quite blinding, actually.
And
because I was stood quite close there. Woof.
As you will understand, it's moving around because there are so many of us in the studio. But what would actually happen in a live environment, of course, is if somebody walks within that 15-metre range, the light's going to come on at night, it's going to turn towards them, and then what they may think is, oh, it's just a regular PIR light, so I'll walk over there and it won't see me. But what this is actually going to do is it's going to follow them.
We've already sold 100 of these in the last few minutes, another 50 if you are on the phone lines for this. It is a really, really good price for the quality of this, actually. And you would expect to pay more than that for what you're getting here.
You would. And I think what's important is not just to stress the security aspect, but also the convenience. If you've got a dark pathway or passage where there's no lighting, you know, sometimes people going out to the bins have got to have some light. What's great with this is you can just put one of these on the side of the wall, and then as you go outside, the light's going to come on, it's going to follow.
And it's going to pick you up in the direction you are because it's swivelling round.
Exactly.
Because normally, you know, you're having to wait to, as I say, flinging an arm or a leg out to try and sort of get it to illuminate the area.
I always tell the story of coming home at night when it's dark. I've got no light, or had no lighting on my driveway. I pulled onto the driveway in my car. The light came on, turned towards me. I was able to get my bags out of the car, close the car, walk to the front door, and the light is following me all the time. So I'm basically secure if there's any...
Does it have a period of time it stays on for, just very briefly?
If it's not activated again, it will stay on for 3 minutes and then turn off.
Okay, and this is the installation that you're looking at here. Remember, we're recommending that you get this done by a professional because we are talking about electrics, unless you yourself are qualified, of course, which is a bonus. 505755 is the item number. It shouldn't take too long to install, so therefore the costs are fairly minimal in terms of installation.
It's like wiring a plug, to be honest with you, but because it's connected to mains, you would want somebody who's accomplished with working with mains electricity. But when we installed it for the VT here, it took about 10 minutes for the electrician to install, so it's very, very quick.
Excellent. £75 QVC price. We have got 2 colour options for you as well. So if you're looking at this and thinking, I wish they did that in white, because you know you've got a white painted house, we do. So we've been showing you the black works well against the red brick, but if you need it in white to fit in with everything else around your home, the windows, maybe the doors, then we do that in white as well. Peter, thank you very much.
Not at all, pleasure.
Lovely to meet you. I think it's a great idea and a superb price. Do stay watching QVC. We've got a whole varied evening lined up for you, all the way through.